That's not how it works. Love seeing Eric July win. Love seeing Drunk 3PO win. And I love seeing them keep their head above the fray and let the haters roll around and make themselves look ridiculous. I hate to say, this isn't nice, but it's entertaining to kind of watch them punch the air. It kind of is. But yeah, if you're out there and you still go to bigmancomics.com for the best in action adventure entertainment. Expert opinion. Jay David, also known as Drunk 3PO, he's done quite well with Eric July and Rippasend. He's a great guy. I've met him. I ran into him in Vegas of all places one time, but I've had him on my show and he's had me on his show. He's really one of those nice guys that has it. You know that thing where they seem to like everybody and everybody likes them and it's genuine. It's not a put on. He's done these books for young people with great inspirational stories. Achromatic Chronicles Blue, Achromatic Chronicles Green. I was going to say B. Blech. And he did it through Rippasend. It's the first book through Eric July and the Rippaverse's 3PL, third-party logistics kind of thing called Rippasend. And it's a success because the demo for this book is younger people. And the demo for a lot of Eric July and the indie comics thing is more grown-ups. You know what I mean? And this is obviously for young people, for children, middle schoolers, elementary school kids. And 150,000 in sales. I think it finished with 119 last night. And what are we talking about? Over 3,000 something books sold. So this is great. This is a success, and nobody deserves it more than Jay Drunk 3PO. And I'll say this. This is how it's done. You guys out there that want to be doing indie comics, there's a lot of blather, a lot of talk, a lot of hot air coming out of different people in the just on the internet in general. I mean, geez, guys, that's what goes on. That's what goes on in social media, right? A lot of that, a lot of jibba jabba, as Mr. T would say. For those of you that weren't there in the 80s, you missed out. Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, Rocky Balboa, the Ewoks, Transform. Guys, it was the golden age of entertainment. Anyways, there's a lot of hot air out there, a lot of doubters, a lot of haters. And the haters it's really funny. It's when you think about the fake news and the way the fake news just lies about Donald Trump. Donald Trump did this. Donald Trump did that. Racist, blah, blah. And they just keep saying things about him that are just patently untrue. And then reality comes along. We all see reality and none of it's true about Trump. The same sort of thing happens with like the haters of Eric July, the Rippaverse, the detractors, all that. They keep saying all this insane nonsense and all this stuff. And this is a masterclass for any that are going to be out there. They're going to be in social media, going to be putting your name and your face out there. You notice they don't respond. They don't go lay down in the mud with these people that want to get in the mud with them. I don't respond. People said, bull crap to me, and I'm just like, moving on. Someone asked me something the other day about, I was worried about you saying that because what would people say? And I said, what have I ever done in my life that would make you think I give a shit what anyone thinks about me? Now, don't take that the wrong way. I'm like, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm going to be selfish. No. That's not what I mean at all. When I say I don't care what anyone thinks, I mean the opposite of selfish. I mean, to care what other people think, to get validation, to get pleasure, the good feelings of validation, that is actually selfish. And that's what I'm talking about I don't care about. I don't need external validation. It isn't real, and you don't need it either. Nobody can validate you or invalidate you with their thoughts or their words. It doesn't matter. So you shouldn't care. You should care about what's right. So it's great to see a friend of mine, a good friend like Eric July, and a friend of mine, Drunk 3PO, have people slinging mud at them, saying all this crap to them, making fun of them, talking bad about their business and their products, and they just keep smiling, keep working. And that's what I do. I work really hard. I got the Unstoppable Tyrus. I am illustrating the heck out of that. Acheon is providing such beautiful pencils. I'm inking away on this thing. It is gorgeous. We are up to page 30 on pencils, and we're up to page, I think, 14. I got halfway through 14 before I started recording this video on inks. So yes, if you're out there and you're in the indie world, keep it positive, make the customers happy. My mom always told me growing up, I told her, well, what's the big deal about XYZ? She said, it matters how it looks. You know what I mean? And everything in business, everything in communication is persuasion. And people don't watch what you say so much as they're watching what you do. And if you're out of control and you're fighting and you're doing nonsense and you're blowing your own deadlines and just being a troublemaker, whether you like it or not, whatever lie or gaslighting you want to tell people, people see through it. People do see reality. They do see what you're doing. So I would advise any of you out there, the low road, it's an easy way to go to get the quick buck and all that, but it isn't a long-term strategy. You've got to have this great, sincere positivity. Look at what Jay Drunk 3PO says here. It says, this campaign has been so much fun. Seeing so many change their avatars to green themed. Shout out to Pal McLightning and all the support. Being invited on so many channels, so I cannot make them all. Yeah, I invited you a bunch, Drunk 3PO, but it fell through. It was right at Christmas when I was inviting him, so it was, you know how that is. Everyone's got stuff. They're coming and going and traveling and family and this and that. So, but we'll hook up. We'll hook up. Thank you. Big shout out to Rippasend and Eric July. It's been an absolute joy working with you all. Dreaded Dinosaur, thank you for your awesome talents and for bringing green to life. Thank you, D-Date Cobra of the 199, shout out 199, and the Geeks and Gamers family for the nonstop support. Best community online. So many more to thank. But last, thanks to God, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow due to change. James 1:17. This is why he's my guy. This is why I like him. He's a solid guy. He's a resolute guy, and he's a man of God. Eric July, the head honcho over there at Rippasend, who, to the chagrin of haters, I am still on very good terms with. We are good friends, and oh, baby, we've got stuff coming for you, Eric July and myself. We do have some nice things in the works, as Bugs Bunny would say. Eric July, what a campaign for Drunk 3PO. This is unreal. His second book does better than the first. Rare in comics. Yeah, that's very rare. Nearly 120,000 total sales with over 3,200 books sold. Let's go, Drunk 3PO. And that's selling a book in a demo where it's not for that demo. It's not for adults that are reading comics. This is for children, this book. And that's a good thing. Inspirational thing for young people. Congrats to him and the artist, Eric Hodson. It was an honor to publish this, and I'm thankful that he entrusted us with blah, blah, blah. But yes, Achromatic Chronicles Green. Eric July and the Rippaverse are just stacking W after W after W. It's so impressive. It's so inspiring that someone who was an outsider, because I was an industry veteran of illustration and design and comic books for the better part of like 20-something years by the time I met Eric July, and I helped him publish his first comic. And I remember when the first ISOM came out, I called him on the phone. He tweeted or Instagrammed or whatever that here are the books. They came from the printer. And that's an exciting day when you're an indie publisher. He had the books like at his warehouse for the first time ever, like he was touching them for the first time. It finally wasn't just a computer file. And I texted him. I said, hey, buddy, you're officially a comic book creator. Congratulations. I love winners. I love watching people win. And I think all of you can win. And I think anyone can be a winner if they're willing to work hard. You can have anything you want. And you can be anything you want, but only if you're willing to pay the price. You can't just have it because you want it. Sorry, that's not how it works. Love seeing Eric July win. Love seeing Drunk 3PO win. And I love seeing them keep their head above the fray. And let the haters roll around and make themselves look ridiculous. I hate to say, this isn't nice, but it's entertaining to kind of watch them punch the air. It kind of is. But yeah, if you're out there and you start succeeding and winning, you'll attract haters. They don't boo nobodies. The great Deion Sanders said that. They don't boo nobodies. So yeah, keep your head above the fray. People try to come after you. And guys, it's awesome. I'm so happy for Drunk 3PO and Eric July and Rippaverse. And you're going to be hearing a lot more from me and all that together. But we'll get to that later. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm here, obviously, on YouTube as Gabe Eltaeb. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and everything else is Gabe Eltaeb, except on X, Twitter, I am Big Man Comics. If you want to know how to spell my name, it's right there. It's Eltaeb when you search for me online. Go to bigmancomics.com. We still got a few of the first printing of Dean Cain All-American Lawman, and I got some great books coming for you a lot sooner than you think. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow us on social media and go to bigmancomics.com.